잘 먹겠습니다. 맛있겠다. 와, 맛있다. 와우. 맛있어? 아, 진짜 맛있어. 와. 땡큐. 잘 먹겠습니다. 푸드 뭐 줘야지. 먹어. 아우, 맛있게 먹었어?
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Choo-ah. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah. Turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up. try if you let me. Without lives, I am bleeding. Who am I without stories that aren't mine? What I did to achieve you gave me air, thought I had to. I'm untrue, it's not pretty. The truth hurts. And you stayed on the ground
Wow,
while
thank
I
you.
was high.
그 분위기 됐어.
Yes, you've been here before. You closed the door. Now I don't know what to say. I expect you to leave. I deserve to be unheard, but I want you to see that you